So hello, I guess that most of you don't know TextShuttle. For those, I just want to present us quickly. We are a provider of multilingual language technology solutions. Besides sentiment analysis, which we have heard a lot of, we also develop machine translation systems for development for different use cases, such as IT ticketing, support systems, or also movie subtitles. And by applying neural machine translation, we are able to help our customers increase their productivity. And what you will see in our poster is that we found in the specific case of movie subtitle translations, we could reduce the translators' post-editing efforts by up to 30%. So I guess time's over, and I'm looking forward to hearing your questions after. Yeah, especially if you're from a company that's interested in our services. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fabrizio Albertetti. I'm a researcher at the Software Engineering School Haute École d'Art et Ingénierie, and today I'm going to talk about how to extract organic deep wine profile from comments. So imagine you are a wine expert, you taste some wine, and then you describe this comment, and then we're going to start with some aspect and opinion extraction. So we build for that an ontology. We define what are the organoleptic terms and what are the opinion terms. Opinion terms are modifiers for aspects. Then we feed into a stacked RNN some features derived from the comments, derived from the words from the comments. We perform some relation extraction. That is, we just say basically if we have a pair of aspect and opinion, if it's related, so it's binary classification. And then at the end we get a map of aspects and opinion that are related, and from that we can have either a wine profile or buying intent from the consumers. So if you want to know more, just come with your glass of wine and come to see us at the poster session. Thank you.
Hello, I will present with our joint work with Mark on the hierarchical classification of economic news articles. The Swiss Economic Archive, they have lots of articles, like 2.5 million, and since 2013 they are gathering and digitalizing more eagerly, and they are still manually labeling. The labels come from a large hierarchy, about 2,500 categories, hierarchically ordered, and only the last, the leaf labels are used for labeling. And they have also multiple parents. And in the work we compared hierarchical classification with using only the last leaves. Take it.
I see people are astonished about the ordering, so maybe it's not like in the program.
Hi, my name is Dan. I'm from the University of Zurich. I'm presenting work on a dialogue simulator which is used for training professionals, for example, doctors. And the idea is that the system is a sort of interactive movie where the user or the student selects in the old version of the system with the mouse the action that he wants to perform or the question that he wants to ask. And what we did in this project is to replace this mouse-based interaction with free speech inputs, so now the user can talk to a microphone, and then using machine learning we map what the user has said to one of the now hidden options. There are some problems with that, dealing with speech-to-text errors, or finding out that the user has said something that we cannot address within the simulation. And if you would like to know more about this, visit our poster. There's also a demo, so you could try the system just right next to the coffee machines. Thank you.
Thanks. So, hello to everyone. Yeah, our field is our unstructured medical documents, which we have to analyze for the hospital. So one of the requirements currently, or in the current setting, is just that we, or the hospitals actually, have to deliver codes according to classifications for billing purposes mostly. And this classification can contain between 10 and 70,000 individual codes, or there are even other classifications with roughly 300,000 of codes in the case of SNOMED. And so we obviously have a multi-class problem as addressed by other speakers with a big number of classes. And we all know that stochastic systems have limitations in this field due to the exponential growth of the corpus needed to train it. And we advocate that semantic systems are advantages in this field since they analyze the text and the inputs from the inside and use domain knowledge. Our company, developed a new method for representation and more or less maintenance of an interpreting system for free or unstructured text inputs in the medical field. The approach or the trick is called concept molecules, and we would like to demonstrate it to you or to go in depth at our poster. And with our interpretation results, which contains implicit and explicit information, which were in the original input, our system just allows for further data handling or analysis, such as clinical decision support or data warehousing. Thank you very much.
Is there anybody here from ELCA who wants to say something about the poster? No? Okay. So we move on.
Hi, Videlics is a text analytics company from Konstanz, Germany, and we've developed our own semantic parsing engine, which can be easily adapted to solve a wide range of tasks. And in our poster, we're going to present one of these tasks, which is the analysis of online customer reviews for product development and marketing. So our methods automatically extract which are the features that customers like or dislike about products, so an own product can be easily compared to the competing products, which are the USPs of single products, or which are problems that arise. And we have good news for everybody. We have a free browser plugin to download at productbuddy.com. So it works for Firefox or Chrome, and you can go to any product website, for example on Amazon, and click on a button and you get an automated summary of the customer reviews on that site. So please try it, and I'm looking forward to see you at our poster.
Hi, so at Erka, the Swiss IT company, we have a lot of demand from a lot of different businesses to make chatbots part of their customer care. And we have some experience in many sectors. And we would like to share the key challenges that we faced and the lessons that we learned from making these chatbots. I'm looking forward to see you at our posters.
So, hi, we are Pari and Janis, students from the University of Zurich, and we present to you Bundesblatt's Diathron, that is a tool to analyze the Swiss Bundesblatt corpus. So what is this corpus? This corpus basically contains texts about changing laws and so on, discussions about that kind of topics. And we process this corpus and build an interface so that one can detect temporal trends in the corpus and get nice visualizations about that. But that is easy, so we did additional things.
So it's not just about the pretty graphs you see there, but we also want to show you the entire semantic scope of a given search term. So basically, when you have a search term there, you can find similar words for the term, and these words are calculated based on word2vec. But as it is a diachronic corpus, you also have words that whose spelling has been changed over time. So we also give you those options as well. And finally, there are OCR mistakes, because that just happens, and we also show you like what those OCR mistakes are. So basically, in the end, you get nice visualizations and a semantic scope of your search term for single and multi-word expressions.
As you know, we need a lot of data for our sentiment analysis, especially data that is not English, because we also want to do sentiment analysis in different languages. So we created a German sentiment corpus, the SP10K, and we also did some benchmarks on this corpus. So if you want to know how to get access to this corpus, and if you want to generally talk about sentiment, you can come and visit our poster. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Johannes Forster from the University of Applied Sciences in Munich. I'm here together with Nora Hornstein from IBM, and we are presenting the topic designing cognitive computing architectures for domain-specific decision support systems. So IBM defines cognitive computing as consisting of a system which is capable of understand, reason, and learn. But what means that actually? Because normally I'm more a scientific guy. I want to bring that into technology. How can you bring that into technology? What technologies are these? So of course, to understand, you need some kind of natural language processing. If it's more visual data, you need image recognition techniques. Then you need to transform these into hypotheses for reasoning, so you need to connect the dots from the unstructured data. And in the end, of course, you need to have some kind of a learning feedback, or getting the feedback from your domain experts into that. So as I'm already running out of time, of course, if we have examples, we can explain it way more in detail at our poster, and so I'm looking forward for your visit. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So I guess you guys must have been attending a lot of talks today, and there are multiple people who are using hierarchy of concepts like taxonomies. So in this paper, in this poster, we'll tell you how you can actually construct this taxonomy in a fully automated fashion from unsupervised text. So it's too complex, I cannot tell you in 1 minute, so you have to come to the poster. Thank you.
processing customer complaint mails has traditionally been very frustrating for both the end user as well as the receiving company. For the end user, because it's very rare to get actually a good and adequate answer within a reasonable time frame, and for the receiving company, because it's challenging to correctly prioritize the ever-increasing amount of incoming data. And to tackle both issues, we at IBM developed a system using machine learning and natural language processing to, on the one hand, correctly classify messages and distinguish between customer complaints and the remaining part of messages, and on the other hand, really get into the details of why customers are complaining. Our system is currently running in production and helps our client to analyze thousands of messages a day. And if you're interested in how machine learning and NLP can be integrated into an industrial setting, just come to our poster and be impressed by our comic representation of what I just told you. Thanks.
Hi everybody, I presented today in the seminar of chatbots, but it's the same topic. So in my poster I described PriBot, which is the first chatbot for privacy policy question answering. We envision that PriBot could be useful in a lot of cases for automated customer support about privacy and security, for exchanging messages or talking to Alexa or Google Home about privacy, or when you are installing third-party apps through these services. And I will explain what is the machine learning model behind it and what are the challenges and the evaluation. Thanks.
Hallo ÖV-Freund, wohin geht's? With a sentence like this, our chatbot Kubu welcomes the user. We built the bot with the goal of engaging the users in fun and unique conversations while delivering Swiss public transport information. Kubu is characterized by understanding free text as input and by choosing its response from a pool of different sentences. As a result, every conversation feels unique. A demo of Kubu is available online under kubu.chat. You're also very welcome to check out our poster and have a little chat with us and certainly with Kubu. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nico Neureiter. I work at Spinning Bites, and I'm actually representing 8 students in 4 groups who did 4 bachelor projects last year. Chatbots, they each implemented a different way, a different kind of chatbot for movies. In the first project, answering that basic factoid questions about movies. Using a rule-based system. In the second project, they did something similar. They also used a rule-based system for answering factoid questions, but they focused on handling context and answering follow-up questions. In the third system, they actually did something completely different. They learned, as you maybe have seen before in other talks, an end-to-end system which learns a sequence-to-sequence model, a neural network, to chat about something, and they trained their bot on open subtitle data, so yeah, there the movie comes in. And the last project was more on the architectural aspect. They measured the effect of using microservices as an architecture for chatbots and compared the performance. If you're interested in more details, come to the poster.
Hi everybody, so I'm working for the University of Applied Sciences in Valais, and we decided to apply text analysis for the tourism understanding. So the idea is to exploit all the data available on Instagram, the comments and captions of what people are writing on the pictures, to extract all the information based on semantic, for example, and create, like you see on the top right, representation of the concept that people are using. Based on this graph, tourism offices can create a new message, marketing message to match the client's needs, and so to attract more people to the specific station. So if you are more interested in our product, just come to the poster and say hello. Thank you.